Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Outside Jordan. Rodman trying to break free. A second chance effort. Pass to Longley. Back to Pippen. 6 to shoot. Jordan. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Love how Jordan uses his jumping ability on the offensive boards. I mean, this guy just does not give up.
Harden surveying the D. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
Here's Rodman. And there it is for him.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
It's Harden with the drive. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Harden. Here's KD. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
It's been a quick start here for Chicago. It's a 5-point game. Pippen, no luck.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Harden. Durant feeling it out a bit. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy right through the air and on top of your head.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Irving. Harden trying to get open. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Bulls?
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
It's Jordan on the wing. And they double up Jordan to the inside. Rodman trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
to halt the run. The kick out to Harper. Fires for three. And no good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Back to Harris. And here's Green outside. Rebounded by Rodman. Chicago leading by 13. The drive by Jordan. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Irving from long range. Good work defensively by Pippen. Outside Jordan. Pass to Rodman. Back to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. Harper. No dice on the putback jam. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bulls lead by 15. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Outside Jordan. Over Irving. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And Jeff Green drops them both. The Bulls leading by 13. The drive by Jordan. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
The 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Griffin with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. And then Durant with the dunk.
You know, they get it to Durant because they trust him. They've got great confidence in him finishing in the open court.
And a wide open look for Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Shoots over Harper. The kick out to Irving. Outside, KD. It's hauled in by Longo. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
and doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Pass to Harper. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Now Longley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Harris. From 17 feet out. Jordan with it. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Michael Jordan using that strength of his to get into the defense to draw the foul on the way up.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Shamet. And an air ball on that one. Way off. Here's Rodman. Offline with his three. Nets trailed by 17. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist, a big target with strength and bounce.
Here's Jordan. Yep, it counts.
Timeout.
Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
The Nets making a switch here. And KD's got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 17. Nobody near Irving. And the Nets miss again. And it's sent back by KD.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Jordan up top. Oh, what a play! Woo!
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome. One of the best dunkers this game has ever seen.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And finished off by KD.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Bucket is good. Jordan's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Pass to Griffin. Fires from deep. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. It's all in by the Bulls.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Nets trail by 21. Here's KD. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So ferocious on the take. I just love how Durant aggressively attacks guys, and despite his slight frame, he plays a physical offensive game.
Chicago leading by 19. Pippen, no luck. And here's Brooklyn. Irving for 3. Rodman with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Jordan inside. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's always awesome to watch Harden do his thing. I mean, he's so good with the ball. Fantastic at going straight into the contact on his drive. Excellent.
The Bulls leading by 19 points. The kick out to Harper. From the arc. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
It's Harden with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Harden's got 10 points in the game.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Here's Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Always looking to drive in attack mode constantly. When the D gives him a lane, he tears them up.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
It's Harden with the drive. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
For 3, Harris. Outside for Griffin. Jordan trying to free himself up. For 3, Harris. They get the rebound. Got a piece of it. The drive by Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Kerr. Lets it fly. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here is Shem. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court. The Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up the foul call.
The Bulls have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The Nets make a switch here. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Irving attacking. That shot off. Some solid defense by Rodman.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
It's the Nets now. For 3, Harris drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Outside Jordan. Lets a floater go. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
And so it's Chicago with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Bulls leading by 21. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
Here's Pippen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Here's Harden. Pass to KD. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You know, Harden will burn you when you overcommit and leave guys open. He's excellent at sensing when you're out of position.
Here's Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line. Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Pass to KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Now, this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
That one drops for him. Jordan's got 39.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
That one goes. Count it.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. It's Durant with the drive. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And Harden with the stuff.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Harper. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Jordan with it. He's picked up by Irving. They get it again. Jordan, he's open. On target from 13 feet. Jordan's got 43 points.
And we know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets, trailing by 19.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Durant for three. The kick out to Irving. Outside Durant. .139 left in the fourth quarter. And then Durant with the dunk.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. You just got to marvel at his greatness.
And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
And Durant sends it back. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got 30.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
Pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. any hope of a comeback diminished.
Free throw good from Harden.
Well, I tell you, it's a treat watching Harden play. I mean, he's so fluid in his shooting form, but he's also sensational driving inside and a capable passer as well. This guy's got it all.
Good.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
Pass to Durant. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 51.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, any
The Nets come into an Eastern Conference contest in this game. We are here in Milwaukee. Home court advantage for the Bucks. Jam-packed Barclays Center in Brooklyn. It's the Los Angeles Lakers, the defending NBA champions, taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And Matthews gets it to go.
Nice display.
Oh, my goodness. What a play.
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
And finished off by LeBron.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside, Davis. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Outside Durant. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Davis has tremendous versatility and length, and he uses both to annoy and bother shooters.
Here's Durant.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And you can see they're struggling from the field.
But still early. I mean, they've just got to trust their offense and work to get stops. Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Here's Matthews. And it's Matthews with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
The Nets making a switch here. Pass to Jordan. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. That shot no good. To the paint. Caldwell Pope. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't see sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have with the front office they have, man. I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
And James throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The three from KD. That one also a miss for him, just like the other three attempts this game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Durant. LeBron with the block.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Now here's Durant. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Brown trying to free himself up. That one drops for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Here's KD. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And here's Davis for three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving's shot is good.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
James, no good. Nets trailed by 20. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And here is Harris, following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. Green draws the double. Back to Irving. 5 to shoot. No good from the wing. Lakers leading by 21. Oh, what a play!
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Timeout called, the Nets. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Here's LeBron following the bucket by the Nets.
And, you know, this is where James is most dangerous, attacking and looking to tear into that defense.
It's the Nets now. Trying to get open is Irving. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And then Durant with the jam.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here is Durant. Following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Davis with the bucket.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Second shot opportunity. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Davis throws it down hard.
It's clear that Davis loves to put on a show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
It's Durant on the wing. They double team KD. No good again that time. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. LeBron outside. High post, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. Here's KD. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And a new group in for the Nets. Down low. Here's LeBron.
Jeff Green. Joe Harris.
Now here's Davis. He's got 11. Back to James. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jeff Green on the wing. They grabbed their own miss. Unable to get that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Off the inbound, and James throws it down.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that his strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Nets passing it around, and the basket by Harden. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
So fun watching Harden operate inside near the rim. I mean, his confidence level is high, and he does a really good job getting ideal position.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
KD's shot is off. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Harris. James. And Davis throws it down.
AD doing what he does, 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
On the wing, Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got 5 now.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to, how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? Mikal and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've